Hello ladies and gentlemen, I'm James Augustus. In this video we will talk about uniform soldier aim in Apex Legends and aiming with monitor distance. This option allows us to feel the same in sight by targeting the constant relation between our mouse movement according to the monitor distance. Thanks to this feature, hipfire sensitivity is felt the same in 1x scope, 2x scope, 4x scope, even 6 and 10x scope. But first, the intro. Yes, now we will talk about the term uniform soldier aiming. I recommend you to make your screen full screen so that you can understand it better. Now you will see that with the movement I made as screen distance, my mouse movement is accurate when I zoom in 4x. This feature is said to have an important place in developing muscle memory, because your distance is always the same on the plane you see. Let's examine our example deeply. I choose the RE45 to see clearly because when I do aim down sight, the FOV does not change. Let's mark the place where our crosshair will go on our monitor. Let's call it 7 centimeters. I put an imaginary mouse here for you to understand better. Now this is the distance I made to get the mouse to the point I drew. I want the 4x scope to be the same distance as you see. When I zoom in a different scope, I can move to the same place within the monitor range with the same mouse movement. So, how do we calculate this? First of all, you need to open both links that are given. Thanks to these calculators, you will be able to change your sensitivity settings from games you play to Apex Legends. So, my GPI is, basically it's the DPI. Let me write 800. The field of view multiplier. How can we learn our field of view multiplier? Click the third box you'll see, which says convert field of view to CL FOV scale. I choose horizontal 69 because I play Overwatch and Call of Duty. So my CL FOV scale is 1.49. Let's copy paste this. Now I can enter my Apex Legends or quick source sensitivity. My in-game sensitivity is 2.1 in Apex Legends or quick source. It's basically the same, 24 centimeters. My Apex Legends FOV is 104. And my horizontal FOV, which in Call of Duty I play, is 120. We are in the right place. In 1x scope, the Apex Legends downgrade your FOV to 106.1. Horizontal FOV I'm talking about, by the way. Let's copy it and paste to the another link. And wait a second, it doesn't work. Let me refresh the website. Okay, back in business. My sensitivity is 2.1. I choose 69. Scale sensitivity by FOV. My sensitivity is 120. Quick source. And scale. Now, my new FOV is the value which we copied before, 106.1. Scaled by horizontal FOV, which my sensitivity must be 1.86, but the magnification scaling says it is 1.61. This is the value of 1x scope. So what we're gonna do, we have to divide this. So So 1x scope, my apex sensitivity is 1.61. So open the calculator, 1.86 divided by 1.61, which it gives us the 1.155279. To the 9 is enough. Let's write it down. In 2x scope, the Apex Legends, the aim downside downgrades your FOV to 72.7. Place that into your new FOV and scale by FOV 1.27. Scale by magnification is 0.89. The same thing, 1.27 divided by 0.89, which it gives us to 1.42. This gives us the value of the coefficients. And that's it. You can calculate 3x scope, 4x, 6x, 8x and 10x. It's that simple. I'm suggesting that don't write that values on the Apex Legends settings tab. Go to the directory of Settings.cfg file. To find your CFG file, go to your Windows, go to My Computer or this PC, whatever you want, whatever you have. Local disk C, Uses, go to Uses, find your name's James. Saved games, Respawn, Apex, Local and Settings.config. Open that file with Notebook. So let me open that Notebook section and paste it down. Swipe that down a little bit and voila, this is our settings. This is 1x, 2x, 4x, 3x or whatever, and it says color 7. This value is the hip fire of the SMGs and the LMGs. Basically do that, just write it 1.227, okay? Before I ended up the video, I have to warn you about something in your in-game settings. If you see your ADS sensitivities are different numbers, do not panic and do not touch it. These are the rounded up numbers. The important and efficient numbers are still in the system config file. That is all, lads. I will give you my exact numbers and settings in 104.8 Apex FOV, which is 120 FOV in Call of Duty or any 16:9 horizontal games. If you have any questions, please write in the comment section below. If you like the video, you can subscribe me only if you want. Have a good game.